Well, ahoy, hoy, folks! They're Clumpner back again with another episode of SubSpace Minecraft Multiplayer. And we're in the hub, and pigmen are falling and dying, I guess. Guess that's what it was. Today, we're going to make SubSpace's first ever government building. That's right, it's a government building. We need to make a building for, well, kind of a Chamber of Commerce type thing. Make sure people aren't abusing the land at spawn. And so I have myself set out a little area here where I'm going to be building my little, well, I guess, office. And we're going to make it very office-like as well. And we're going to make it extremely office-like, actually. It's going to look very annoyingly bureaucratic. How's that for a word? I can't really think of another word right now. Let's put this over here for right now. Let's put it right there. And we actually don't need this stuff. But I'm going to need the chests. So I'm kind of stuck here. What do I need to put the chest somewhere. Let's put a chest over here. Put the glass in there. Most of the glass. Can't pick it all up at once, obviously. Alright, there we go. And I don't need this either. So we're gonna have to grab that chest again though soon. Oops. First things first is we need to make our ground, our floor. And our floor is going to be the most bureaucratic looking government building wannabe floor I could think of, which was straight white. I kept thinking of like the cheap white tiles you see in government buildings like Department of Motor Vehicles and places like that. And then I was like, man, that's the same thing kind of like with the drop ceilings that they have in all these government buildings. They're really kind of annoying looking. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this. This is going to be a place where they're going to be sitting as well. And this is going to be a special spot here because we're going to have a little potted plant over here. So we're not actually going to have a floor here. No. I need to get in here. There we go. We're going to put that there. And let me grab these because these are going to be the sides. And now you know why we needed all that. Just make it look good. But yeah, we don't actually need a piece of flooring under there. And I had a hard time deciding too as to what we were going to do with the walls and things like that because I didn't know what color to make them. But then I was like, well, it's a government building. There are usually like the cheapest materials you can find for government buildings. And usually the cheapest material is something like this. Yes, brick. Excuse me, folks. But brick is going to be our building material of choice for this building. And we're going to make this look interesting at the very least. I'm going to do some like this. And we're going to have some windows and other things like that. But we're not going to have windows back here because this is where the employees will be. Well, or employee, I guess you could say, because I don't think it's going to be any more than me. I brought a bunch of glass as well. We needed 24 pieces of glass because we were going to have some windows. And I actually was going to use a different color of glass, but you know what? I had extra black left over, so I was like, you know what? Forget it. This is what we're using. This is what we're going to go with. 4, and then I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? There's going to be a window over here. Did I want to make these bigger? You know what, folks? I'm going to be right back. I'm going to have to go take a look at my single-player world, and we'll figure this one out. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I remembered now. It was actually I had a couple windows on this side, and then only one on this side because of the way the counters went. But yeah, then we're just going to put in the rest of our walls like this. And that's going to be that. But we're going to have a little bit of an issue here because we needed to make sure that the tops matched the bottoms around the windows. So I added an extra layer of brick all the way around, like so. And that way we were also able to put in our ceilings with our wonderful track lighting, or track drop lighting. I kept thinking of the fluorescent lights in government buildings as well, and I couldn't think of anything to do except maybe have something that was very similar, like this. I thought that would be kind of funny looking, but at the same time, funny in a good way, not funny in a bad way. So we're going to do this, and then what we're going to do is find ourselves some dirt, and let's get our levers up here, and there we go. And there's going to be plenty of lights for our new office building. Look at all that. Look at all the lights. Ta-da! Oh, it looks so horrible, doesn't it? It's like bureaucratic hell in here. Right. All right, well, let's put in our door. That's fine. We're going to finish off our plant in the corner. Come on, plants in the corner. There we go. We're going to have a couple pictures on the back wall. There's one. Oh, goodness gracious. And I put the other picture at the wrong spot, didn't I? I want one right there. That's going to be 2 wide and 1 high. Just like that. There we go. And I want one right there. That's going to be the same. Oh, that's a little bit big. There we go. Just like that. Just wanted a different picture. And then we're going to put in our counters. And our counters. Oh, and our chests. We need to put in our chests too. I need one there. I need one there. And we need one right here. Come on. There we go. One right there. So our counters are going to go in. They're going to look like this. Do that. And then we're going to have one counter back here like this. Like so. And I made that too big, didn't I? It was actually supposed to be smaller. We're going to do it like that. Right? Yeah, I think that's it. And then, oh goodness. I know I had signs and I just don't remember what they were. That's fine. You know, let's work on the roof. How shall we do that? That's a little bit more important anyway, so. roof really quick. It's not even a big roof. It's a few layers of this. And gotta get rid of this, don't I? Why don't I do this again? Try this again. Alright, we'll do this again. Let's see here. Goodness mercy. Get rid of this sucker here. I get the feeling I'm forgetting something. Like I missed a piece of... I get the feeling I missed a piece of something somewhere. Like a... No, goodness, go. Goodness, no. Like I missed a... what should I call it? One of the counters below. I could have sworn that I needed a certain number of stairs. I hope I brought enough. Yeah, I think I did. I might have brought too many. There we go. Put the roof on here. There we go. Roof is done. Grab a shovel again. Now, we need some signs. We need some signs to let people know this is the official SubSpace Chamber of Commerce. And I can get rid of this. I don't need this anymore either. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, let's get rid of him. I don't need any pigment in here either. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go find out exactly what are on the signs again. And then as soon as I get back, we'll put them up. And we'll put them up, and I think that'll be it. And then we have to go get some books, so we can write some stuff out, and people can put in applications for land grants. That's fun. All right, let's do that. We'll be right back. All right, so here we are back at the castle. I know what I need to put on the signs, but I forgot I needed to get some books. And we need to be able to make applications. So, books. I have a bunch of books upstairs, but I'm going to leave them up there. I'm going to just... I think I'm going to just kind of trade off here. So while we're here, I might as well put some stuff away. Put this stuff in here, and blah, 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 blah. Have some stairs for you. And there's some dirt, and some diorite, and... signs. I need 3 signs though, so I don't need one of you. The dirt can go here. I need the polished diorite can go back here. I don't need this. I don't need this, and I certainly don't need any of the glass. This will just go in the junk chest downstairs. I should probably take this up stairs here as well. Go in here. And it looks like I'm kind of full there, huh? make a ingot and throw down with the rest of the gold. By the way, if you notice, I used up a lot of my gold. I made an entire stack of golden apples for fun. There's really not a whole point of it. No, there's not a lot of point. Not a lot of a point to it, but I just decided to do it because I could. I had so many apples too. It wasn't even funny. I don't have an iron axe, huh? I'm gonna make an iron axe. Let me grab some iron. Put the rest of the stuff in the junk chest. Junk chest, here you go. Grab some sticks. I was at the witch farm. I decided to take some sticks as well. I can't use my diamond axe on these because my diamond axe has silk touch. So I need to just destroy them like they are. I just want to get the books out of them. So I gotta use a regular old axe. The reason I have so many bookshelves is because I cleaned out a couple of strongholds of their libraries, and one stronghold had a very small library. But, you know, we'd only found one as it was, so there we go. We got 64 and 20 books. So now what we need to do is we need to make ourselves some written books. And I'm only going to make 20 here. Right? I'm only going to make 20, I think. I'm going to save the rest. So I know I have extra ink sacks here. There we go. And we need to, come on, there you go. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, wait. You go in here. You go in here. And how much is there? There's enough for 2 more? Good. I'll make my 2 more. There we go. Alright, we'll just leave the other stuff in the under chest for the time being. Let's head back. And we'll finish up the signs. And we'll put the books into the chest. And we'll make some ready-to-go applications. Okay, so here we are, back at spawn, and we need our signs. And first things first, we need to make an area where people can get information and applications for building permits. There we go. Over here, we want to make sure that people know that they should submit permit applications here, and then right here we have approved permit applications are issued here. So we have a place, we have chests for each one, and first things first, we need to kind of put all this away in the chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out something we can use for written books. We need to actually kind of make them applications. We need to know person's name. We need to know the date. We need to know building location in coordinates, and we are going to need to know building purpose, yes, and construction time. We want to know how long it's going to take to construct, because we've had some issues here where we've had people that are kind of just taking their sweet time doing their own little thing here. And we're going to have to copy that over. I believe, can we copy them if they're not completed already? That one's, so if I put this in here and I put this in here, no, I don't get to copy them. So I'm gonna have to do that in all these books, evidently. But this Chamber of Commerce will be well needed, as you can tell, because this thing is still not done. Don't know what's going on. Needs to be finished. But everything else seems to be okay. I made the building a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. I got it a little too close to their building. There's only a block of space in between. I wanted to actually have it a couple blocks, but I didn't have a whole lot of space over here, and I chose a smaller area for a reason. I didn't want to take up a large amount of area in town for this office. I wanted to be able to just come in here one day and say, okay, well, I'm going to fill up this chest, and I'm going to come over here, I'm going to see who has what, and then I'm going to put the approved ones in here, or I'll put the rejected ones. I'll send people messages and let them know why it was rejected if necessary. But this is kind of just my way of being the server owner and running things smoothly, I guess you could say. We'll get a path built over here too. I don't know who built these paths, but they look pretty nice, so I'll have them just add a little extra bit up to this front door here. But there we go. It's the official SubSpace Chamber of Commerce, and it looks good on all sides, I think. It looks very much like an office building. It's got the, like I said, the generic lighting in the ceiling. It's got the generic floor and ceiling. It's got the cheap brick walls, and your government-issued potted plant, I guess you could say. And I think it looks good. I don't see a problem. I like darker windows as well, because it's like tints on the bad tint on government windows. My father actually worked for the government for years and years and years before he passed away, and we spent a lot of times going to visit him at work and things like that. And I remember all the buildings. They were made of cinder blocks or red brick, and the windows were either the very cheap single pane windows with the very very, very inexpensive tinting over them, or they were some really awful looking glass block windows that just let in light and you couldn't actually see in. You could really see in with tinting or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, it usually had the tile floor and then the drop ceiling, and then the drop ceiling had the fluorescent lights in it. Very, very sterile environment, basically. But this reminds me actually of going to visit my father at work. It's kind of sad, I guess, in a way, but I think it looks good. You know, just the generic paintings on the wall, and I think everything else looks good. So we're going to leave it like that, and I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me show you my cheap government building skills in Minecraft. Have a great day, everyone.